Hey everybody, it's me. Play at 1.5 times speed or 2.0 times speed, but I'm here to address something that I believe to be the truth that really will set people free from just knowing this. I could be wrong. But I figured I would at least say it because it's been on my mind for a while. So, in Genesis, I'll start from 1 because it will go from verse 1 in Genesis to verse 3 in Genesis. And then I'll read verse 1 and verse 14 of John in the New Testament, and hopefully this will make sense to you. And if not, then I'll point it out after I'm done, so don't worry. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. The earth was without form and void, and darkness was over the face of the deep. And the Spirit of God was hovering over the face of the waters. Which, by the way, earth had waters on it already at that point, so. And God said, let there be light, and there was light. So, God spoke, and there was light, right? So, let me read from John. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. And verse 14, and the Word became flesh and dwelt among us. We have seen his glory, glory as of the only Son of the Father, full of grace and truth. Now, God in the beginning was the Word. And you can see that in Genesis verse 3, as God spoke light into the world. God spoke God spoke light into the world. God said, let there be an expanse in the midst of the waters, and let it separate the waters from the waters. And that exactly happened. And then let's see. God said, let the waters under the heavens be gathered together into one place, and let the dry land appear. And it was so. And that's just some examples of God saying things, and it happened. So God was the Word, right? And God being the Word, and the Word was God, and the Word was with God. And then the Word became flesh and dwelt among us, meaning Jesus Christ was the Word of God, because he was with, the Word was with God, and the Word was also God. So if he's with and he's also, then if the Word became flesh, then Jesus Christ is the Son of God, but he is also God, because you cannot have, sorry, that was gonna be a thought that was way wrong. But if the Word was God and the Word was with God, Jesus Christ was the Word, and he was and is with, and he is God. And so in Genesis, God saw that the light was good, and God separated the light from the darkness. God called the light day, and the darkness he called night. There was evening, and there was morning the first day. And God said, that's the word of God, let there be an expanse in the midst of the waters, and let it separate the waters from the waters. And God made the expanse and separated the waters that were under the expanse from the waters that were above the expanse. And it was so. So if the Word of God is different from God, but the same as God, then Jesus Christ was and is God. And that is what I'm saying. And that is what I believe to be true. And so I would hope and pray that you find this helpful in some way, because that did end up just hitting me this morning, and I'm glad it did. And so I will leave you with that, and I just hope you have a great day. God bless.